Welcome to the world of health.
In 2000, a world-class sensation was announced on all news channels. It was a real medical sensation. Gagik Avakyan has found a way to treat multiple sclerosis. In Ukraine, they demonstrated a real miracle, a medicine that allows people with disabilities who have just been lying down to walk. And it happens very quickly. After the first medical procedure, people could walk without crutches, and many abandoned wheelchairs. All of these patients suffered from severe multiple sclerosis.
TV News of Ukraine. A unique therapeutic method for treating multiple sclerosis has been invented in Ukraine. Multiple sclerosis is considered an incurable disease. This terrible disease affects the human nervous system and makes it impossible to move. The sensational discovery of the treatment method belongs to Dr. Gagik Avakyan. Dr. Avakyan treats many diseases recognized by science as incurable. Real miracles happen in this clinic. Sick people, desperate from their illnesses. After several visits to Dr. Avakyan, they got the hope of defeating their illness. Clarity of consciousness appeared. I began to see better with my eyes. Often, after the first medical procedure, patients no longer need a wheelchair and crutches to get around.
We, the doctors working here, were very surprised by what is happening here. At first it seemed to us that Dr. Avakyan was doing a real miracle. Now we are used to miracles and are doing our job.
Dr. Gagik Avakyan believes that there are several conditions for the patient's recovery. The first condition, the most important, is love for God and other people.
Mutual understanding and friendship between doctor and patient is important in treatment. The patient's faith in recovery from the disease appears after my first medical procedure. Usually, within 15 to 20 minutes after taking the medicine, thousands of patients notice a significant improvement in their condition.
Thank God that I have found such a doctor who really helps me. If you have faith in your soul, hope for recovery and love, then the medicines invented by Dr. Gagik Avakyan will definitely help you. A patent was obtained for Dr. Avakyan's medicines. Avakyan Medical Clinic has all the necessary licenses of the Ministry of Health. Dr. Gagik Avakyan receives dozens of seriously ill patients every day in the cities of Kharkov and Kiev.
TV program Facts. Phytotherapist Gagik Avakyan from the city of Kharkov, with the help of medicinal herbs, treats such diseases: multiple sclerosis, diabetes mellitus, hypertension and many other terrible diseases.
This is Volodya Lodgerov. He is 20 years old. Volodya was very scared when he learned that his illness could not be cured by medical methods. The doctors refused to treat this guy. He cannot walk and cannot be independent. Now Volodya hopes for a miracle and for the unique technique of Dr. Avakyan and his medicines.
После первой процедуры моя первое чувство, которое было, это такое впечатление, что улететь хотел.
After the first procedure of Dr. Avakyan, I wanted to fly. It was my first feeling. I felt so good. I myself tried to sit on the bed. My hands started to work, and I wanted to take objects with my hands. My speech improved noticeably. I began to hear sounds better. Before the treatment, when I looked at the wall, it seemed to me that my head was moving, and I could not concentrate on the image. After the procedure, it became even.
Volodya's mother reports. After Dr. Avakyan's procedure, Volodya began to move his arm muscles, and blood circulation in his legs and arms improved. His legs and arms became warm.
Я уже 5 процедур прошел, и, сказать, что я умею уже больше, чем мог.
I underwent 5 procedures with Dr. Avakyan. Now I can do a lot of movements myself. Before, I was lying all the time and could not get out of bed, but now I can sit by myself. I'll show you how I can move my legs and lift them myself.
Если получится согнуть ноги, показать.
With God's help, I receive healing from my illness.
Бог исцеляет потихоньку. потому что руки дрожали очень сильно, это во-первых. Во-вторых,
Previously, I could not hold objects with my hands because my hands were trembling violently and I did not feel at all with my hand that I had taken the object. When I took the bread, I could not hold it and crushed it. Imagine they give me bread, but I can't take it because I can't feel my hands.
я его не чувствую. Он беру и раздавливаю. А сейчас
Now my condition has improved. I myself can take bread with my hands and eat it. I myself can drink water from a cup.
Volodya's mom says, "Son, straighten your back. Son, keep your back straight." There is also a slight tremor of the leg muscles, but Volodya can stand on his own. Now he can stand with his feet.
я раньше все время лежал.
Before, I had to lie on the bed all the time. And now I can sit on my own almost all the time. Sometimes I go to bed, but then I sit down again.
Раньше я только за родителей.
Before, I always demanded the help of my parents. They lifted me out of bed. Now I can climb without assistance, for example, holding the ladder with my hand. I stand up on my own.
Если задержаться и сам подниматься.
Gradually, having undergone a course of treatment with Dr. Avakyan, Volodya Lodyanov returned to a normal full-fledged life. 4 years have passed since the beginning of treatment. Volodya jokes, "I still have one small problem, my hair will grow back. I really believe this problem will be solved."
Спасибо, доктор Гагик. Доктор Гагик Авакян. Ноги твердо ходят сами, мышцы стали без изъян. Травы ваши осторожно лечат душу с телом нам. Да, лечение очень сложно, но мы верим только вам. Нам от вашего лекарства так тепло и хорошо. Засыпаем словно в сказке, и другого не дано. Свечи с клизмой только на ночь, а с утра отвар укол. Пусть уходит злая немочь под молитву у икон. Пусть уходит злая немочь под молитву у икон.
In the process of treatment, it is very important that the patient believes his doctor. The doctor must also trust that his treatment will help the patient. God helps in the treatment of diseases when there is mutual understanding and respect between the patient and the doctor. Thank God, thanks to him for healing from the disease.
Bionormalin, a treatment that nature gives.